boom. Let's see what we got going on here. I see my microphone is really loud. Let me double check and see what you guys are up to. Oh, there it is. That's me. I can hear myself. What up, everybody? Yeah. This is DTM, Delta Tango Mike. I'm always changing my microphone and my camera around, but I'm still the same artist. And I'm actually a little low today, and I'm cool with it. It's cool. I did find out that if I go lower on my chair, I get a better angle when I'm drawing. So that's what I'm up to. What's up? My name is DTM, Delta Tango Mike. And before I get started, remind me to send you your POAP. I have a POAP for today. If you missed out last week, POAP, don't miss out this week, because as time goes on and the more live streams you tune into, there will be some rewards sometime early next year for your POAP. And I see CJ already asking for her POAP. Like, where's my POAP? Send me a message. Boom, there it goes. POAP, please. Send me a message with POAP, please. Wherever you are watching this from, send me the message. If you're watching me on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Behance, Discord, or Twitter. I'm streaming in all kinds of places. That's right. Let me turn on my microphone so I can ask Bree. Bree, please tell us what we're going to do today.
Dan, my man, we're gonna take over the world one drawing at a time. Back to you, Dan.
Yay. Thank you for that, Bree. Yes, we're going to try to take over the world one drawing at a time. So welcome to the stream. Let me see if I can do something about this text. It's kind of hiding. There it goes. My name. Go ahead. And let's go ahead and see if we can switch over. There it is. Closed caption. What's happening with my closed caption? Got to take it up. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. And move it over. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, so today we're drawing on Sketchable app. And for tonight's agenda, it's the thing that I've been working on this month for the next year is my Sketchable app and NFT. So let's go ahead and crank it up. Boom, boom, boom. There it goes. And of course, get your POAP. So don't forget to send me a message saying, Dan, POAP, please. And I'm going to find out more about the POAP little by little and give you some instructions on what you can do with them. But apparently, you can mint them as an NFT. So once you get your POAP, you have to click through the link that I share with you. And from that link, you're able to add that POAP, which is an image, into your Ethereum wallet. And then from the Ethereum wallet, you can, or from that POAP app, you can mint it as an NFT. So let me see if I can look at mine. And because I have it here. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. There's all kinds of emails. I got it. Okay. That one was a payment email, so I like that one. All right, where's my POAP? POAP app. That's crazy sounding. POAP app. Sounds like poor. POAP. Boom, there it is. I got two sketching and drawing POAPs. And on my phone, I'm looking at the app, and I can click on it, open it, and then I'm going to have to figure out, like, how do I turn that? Oh, there it is, the mint button on the right. Secret word, scan QR, enter code, close. Oh, okay. That's not it. Let me see if I can figure out. We're going to get some instructions on it. And so that we can do something with these POAPs. And so they stand for proof of attendance in the picture or photo or something. The last piece stands for something else. And so as time goes on, they're going to add on. For Wednesdays, there'll be a different POAP. And as time goes on, you'll be able to do something with those images. So keep asking for your POAP. I see Gareth in the house. Tamika is joining us, and 90 Plays. Welcome. They're hanging out in the Discord. Joining the Discord is free. Check the link in the description. It says free to join sketching and drawing Discord. Yes, very cool. Oh, and this is the drawing that I did last week when Tamika was live. And on Thursday, and join Tamika every Thursday at 7 p.m. here on Behance, where she goes through figure drawing sessions. There is a link to the streaming Takeover series, and you can check that out. Or actually, the names, you can have to look for those names in Instagram or Twitter. Cool. So I was working on my gorilla last week, and what's crazy, I have this other computer right here to the left of me. I just switch things around all the time, and so I have this Lenovo 27-inch screen that I can draw on, right? And I've had to reinstall a few things, and look, I can see some things have changed because I updated that computer, and I updated Sketchable, and I said, well, let me draw my gorilla on this device, which is kind of cool because you can draw, if you have Sketchable and you download Sketchable onto your Windows device, you can, no matter how many computers you have, you can download and use Sketchable on any computer, but it will be a different journal, a different copy of your files. They don't not sync. In Fresco, everything syncs. Adobe is making cloud documents a thing, but in Fresco it doesn't. So I drew another gorilla, and I really like that gorilla. And so I thought to myself, yes, I think I'm getting that art style down that I'm going to use next year for these Artists and Weapons series featuring the Sketchyverse. And it's going to feature a lot of the characters that I created a long time ago that I'm bringing back. And I'm going to expand on it. It's a whole bunch of ideas out of it. I haven't worked out all the details. But anyways, let's go ahead and move this over. You guys can see where my my surface is right here. And let me see if I can move this a little bit. Boom. Yeah. I don't like it when it's so high, but I need room for my arm. Bam. So let's go ahead and bring in an image in here by going to Settings, File, Import, Layer, and I can go ahead and bring a picture. And so I don't know about you, but I already started a folder for the year 2022. I started to clean up my computer. I have I have a big desktop that I'm working out of, and so it has several drives that I can just dump stuff in. But there is a Dropbox folder that I share across all my computers, and this Dropbox folder is where I save my current work. So as you can see, it says Dropbox main, my work folder, and boom, it already has 2022 because I'm already in the future. I don't know where you are right now. You should be in the future too, because the month is almost over. We're almost halfway through the month, and you should have an idea of what you want to work on next year. Oh, I didn't check my comments and Behance. What up? Garrett says, I'm in the future. He literally, you are, Garrett. Christian says, nice drawing. Thank you. Oh, Darius says, Denominator. Word up. Christian said, hello. Oh, Darius said, hi. CJ said, hey. Garrett's like, hey to Mika. Oh, Darius said, hey. Everybody saying hello. Word up. I missed it. I'm sorry. I was not paying attention. Bam. Hopefully you can hear me now. All right. That's good. So I already have my folder. That's 2022. In that folder, I have the POAPs. I've been creating the POAPs. Look, Sketch Together POAP. So I have the files for the POAP. And I'm making them every week. I'm starting making the Scully POAPs also. Well, it's really going to be digital drawing. Yeah, that's my vector stuff. So I'm working on some ideas. Then, oh yeah, here's some stuff that Odari sent me. And you can't see it because it's a Photoshop file. But if you subscribe to Odari, check out Odari Art here on Behance. He is going to start sharing a lot of character design source files on his character illustration process. So don't miss out on that. Let's see, NFT info. I forgot what that's about. But anyways, none of those are image files. So that's why nothing shows up. But I do have my art every day. So here's what's crazy about my series that I want to do next year is that I keep coming up with different names that are kind of similar. It's like, oh, that name is better. And then I think of then another day I get another idea. I was like, oh, that name is better. So I started with Draw Daily 2022, then Everyday Sketches 2022, art every day. I don't know what to do. So then I thought about artists and weapons. And I was like, I like that better. So I don't know. I'm back and forth everywhere. So let's go ahead and open that folder. So I'm not renaming folders, but by the time the series, the NFT and the art series makes it on the internet, it will have gone through different changes and adjustments. And that's how it goes, man, because, you know, we're kind of creative. And let me put on my glasses so I can see. Here we go. So I drew Denominator, and I thought I saved them in here. Come on. There's one series of Denominator, and that's how it started. Are you telling me that I did not? Let me go look. I'm sorry. Let me go look on this computer. Huh. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just left it in the screenshot folder. Documents. Oh, come on. Let me see. There it is. Pictures. No save camera rolls. I swear to you. I think I know where I saved it. Hold up. It's a Dropbox. Camera uploads. And it's down here. Come on. We got lots of pictures here. I know. Come on. We're trying to do something. There's a ton of photos. Ton. All right, here we go. There it is. Daniel sketch right there. It's right there. Whew. I was like, I know I drew the picture. All right, so there it is. So let me go ahead and adjust this picture that I'm bringing in. And let me just put in Denominator right here. Oh yeah, that's hardcore. Boy. Okay, once I'm happy with it, let me see. Let me rotate a little bit right there. I'll go ahead and grab a pencil, and boom, there it is. So now I can still clean it up some more by going into the move tool and then moving the drawing to the edges, clicking the check mark, moving it back to the edges. And every time I do that, I move the drawing to the edges, it's cropping out what's sticking outside of the artboard. So there we go. Bam. I don't know what happened here. Why did one of these disappear? There's that one. Oh, I know why. There it is. Okay, so boom. So there it is. So this is what I started with. This is where I ended at last week, right? So I was like, okay, so I got my art style, I got some details. It was cool. I don't know if I finished this when I was live or I stayed around later in Discord. It's like, yeah, let's go ahead and knock that out. But when I was working on that other computer, let me go ahead and move that up. I was like, you know what? I think I like a different. I'm liking the art style. I'm liking the body type, but I want to adjust the pose a little more. And I like the gorilla because that's one of my main characters. That's one of my spirit animals. My other spirit animal is Judge Judy. Okay, she is my spirit animal. But this one, the gorilla, me and the gorilla go way back. And so what I wanted to do is to have more of a lean forward kind of thing, and heavier arms and heavier forearms, kind of like me, you know. And so then that's what I came up with. I was like, yes, this is kind of more of what I want, and I want it to be cartoony. I don't want it to be too serious and realistic. You know, I'm not into hyper realism in terms of my skills. I like what other artists do. I'm just not the one to be doing that. That's too much work. I could take a picture, and there's the picture. But if you want to spend your lifetime working with pencil to make a picture that looks like, to make a drawing of a thing that looks like the picture, that's a lot of work, man. Tamika agrees with me, says Judge Judy is a beast. She is. She's hardcore. All right, so there's the gorilla. And so when you look at the other gorilla, let me see what happened. That one or that one? That one or that? So that one is cool, is there. I like the hair, but that's not the hair that I originally intended for Denominator to have. So let me go ahead and click on save. Let me show you a little bit of the history of Denominator. Because as time goes on, you know, I come up with different ideas. I try to do different things. I don't mean to change my mind, but as time goes on, you're like, maybe this could be better. This could be different. Let me go ahead. Come on. 2021. Art Life the game. I have several characters. Let me just open this up. Let me see. Come on. Sure, Microsoft Edge. Sure. Later. All right. So this is Art Life the game. Is this an NFT? Good question, Chris. It's going to be an NFT. Yes. It's going to be a whole lot of everything. So 2022, and if you listen to me talk about the business of art, I'm always looking for the kind of projects where I can have a lot of things intersecting together. So when I work on a project, it's not for one purpose or one reason. It's for multiple purposes and reasons. So yes, it's going to be an NFT, but it's going to be more than that. So we're getting there. In any case, these are the characters. That's the gorilla. That's one of his design styles. I've been working through some of the art styles and details for a long time. So there's the gorilla. There's a version of myself. There's a version of my wife as a character. There's a version of an Aztec warrior back there. And what's crazy is that the art style has changed as the tools have changed, because this is all done in Adobe Illustrator with a mouse. That's it. And I think as time went on, I started using my Wacom Bamboo tablet. And so let's go ahead and take a look. So there goes Penny. And there she is, right? And when I first did the full color on this, it came out looking like Tron. I had some details like Tron. Judge Judy is your spirit animal, asking Eldari, I'm going to get you some help. Then there goes Denominator. And so I try to design, this is a coloring book. These are coloring book pages. I try to design the header for the title of each character, the name of each character, like a comic book. And so then there's Denominator. And I love skulls, so I always like drawing skulls. And I did this like, I don't know. It's a long time ago. I probably find the date in here somewhere. So there goes Art Life. So Denominator has on his belly tattooed Art Life, which I don't have that tattooed on me. But if anybody in Atlanta knows or Corey Oates knows some of the artists we know, then you'll know that Corey Oates is an artist who worked with a lot. He lives in Maine now. But he has the words Art Life tattooed on his back. And I was surprised to see that one time. He never told me. And not that he has to. I'm just saying, like, I say Art Life so much. And so anyways, that Denominator has it tattooed on his belly. Hey, Carla. Thank you. Thank you, Garrett, for welcoming Carla. He says you could get him a subscription to the JJ Fan Club for Christmas. Oh, snap. That's right. I watch Judge Judy on Amazon now. So then that's me, El Daniel. And it's a good idea. I did not spend as much time thinking about how this character is going to look as I should have, but it's a good character. Then I have Mecha, which is actually an Aztec warrior. He draws now. He done gave up the soldier life to be a artist, but he's a mechanical robot. And there's better drawings than this of him now. And then Nubs. If you ever drawn with pencils in real life, then you will have use the pencil till if you really love drawing with pencils, you will have little nubby pencils, because your favorite pencils, you draw with them until there's no pencil left. And so that's who this guy is, Nubs. And so he's kind of like a clown, but I don't know. I just come up with ideas, and like that's some cool characters. And then we got Scully. And so this is the first time I used the word Scully as a name this way. And I want to say this is 2012. Garrett says, I have a ton of pencil extenders and use. Yes, I have those too. I buy them. And I just saw that what is this company? Forgot this. Blackwing. Blackwing has pencil extenders too. So you want to check that out. Anyway, Scully, I created Scully. He has a sheet of paper hiding his face, and wears a crown, and he wears Neo's clothes. This is like that long black coat with boots. So that's how he's Agent Scully. Kind of playing around if you're an X-Files fan, Agent Scully. Anyways, so that's this character, but that's the first time I started using the word Scully. And then I have a friend whose name is CMC. That's what we call him. Those are his initials. And so I wanted to add him into the mix. So I made up these characters, and that was it. That's the end of it. Boom. Let me see. What year was this? I can't remember this now. It doesn't have a name. ArtLifeTheGame.com is the website, and there will be some updates as 2022 comes into play. So, as you can see, I've been working on this art style for a long time. I have other projects that I started that I want to have an art style. I want that I want to have, and I'm trying to lock in an art style for it, and it just takes so long because it's I don't know. I think too much, and that's the part where sometimes you can't overthink it. Then I have some pictures that I took of myself. Let me see. There it is. That's me in my old office, and I was getting ready to move. And so I recorded myself doing the movements of my gorilla. So that way I can do the animation that goes with it. This is a lot of stuff that I'm planning for Art Life, the comic and the game. And then these are some sketches that I already have. Let me see, what's this? I forget what's in here. So there's some tools and things that are part of the game, and that I already sketched out. I started drawing. This is the layout. So this was created a couple years ago. A year ago, where I was going back into some of the artwork and reminding myself, oh yes, you have a project sitting around, and so there goes Denominator, the gorilla again. And there goes Penny. So there with a refreshed look. There goes is that Scully? Yes, but now he has a skull head with a crown on his shirt. Okay, yeah. And then I did not draw the rest. This is another character that I drew a long time ago, and I think that's what I'm gonna mix in to the Daniel character, and then this is some of the backgrounds for the game. So I started sketching out a lot of the ideas. This is called Paintbrush City, Canvas City, Digital Pen City, Ink Pen City. It's one of the images for the game itself. As time goes on, the things that I realized that what I was thinking about is crazy. That's not gonna work. And this is one of those moments when you're looking back like, yeah, that was a good idea, but that's not it, Jack. All right, cool. Marker City, Pencil City. So there's buildings made out of particular pencils and markers, and then Sketchbook City. So as you can see, Spray Paint City. It's a whole lot of dang cities, tablets, and so on. So that's a little bit background into my project. Why am I drawing the stuff that I'm drawing? And it's to bring back a lot of things together, and I'm planning all this out right now. And I'm sharing some of this stuff with you. So there goes Denominator. That is his name. Let me go ahead and try a couple of things here. So here is Denominator. This is the circle. That's the circle. That's cool. So let's go ahead and combine some of these. Merge that down. Got it. There it is. Then there's the Denominator right there. Submerge that down. Boom. There it is. So that's together. This is the before, when I was sketching out the idea. Here goes another sketch. Boom, very rough. And before that was this sketch, which is cool, but he's standing too upright. When I was drawing it, sometimes you get caught up in the details of little things, and then you step back and look at the picture like, yeah, that wasn't good. That was not good. So it's cool, but it's not what I want. That doesn't say gorilla. And so there goes the sketch of the body right there, and then I added the sweatshirt. And so, you know, when you're looking at your character like this, like that's gorilla-ish. Then you put some clothes on, and like it's still gorilla-ish. And then you finish the drawing, it's like, yeah, it's not gorilla-ish anymore. It's lost. The magic is lost. So I'm trying to find a process, and this is a lot of experimentation. I'm trying to find a process where the idea that I have about how I want this gorilla and artwork to look is there all the way to the finished product. And if I get lost somewhere, then I need to go back and figure out what happened. So there's an outline. There goes another outline, and I'm constantly I spent a lot of time on this gorilla. Another outline. What's in here? Another outline. And then this is one of the, I had to bring in that gorilla in so I can figure out what I was doing, and get the face right. That's also the thing about the face. It can't look like a human with an animal look. It should be a animal. It needs to be an animal. So I want merge all visible. I want the gorilla to have an animal look. Be an animal. And so this kind of came out looking more like a caveman. And when I was drawing it, I was really excited about it until I finished. And I was looking at it like, that's not it. And there goes the sketch. So as you can see, how many layers have I gone through? I don't know. That's my signature. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops. What happened? My hand touched it. It's a lot. It's more than 10, okay? So there we go. That's where we are. I think my hand touched the edge of the screen. There we go. Come on, get back. I need to do this. That one. There it is. Boom. Come on, computer. There we go. So that's a little bit of background on this design. As you can see, I am working with Sketchable app. It's a beautiful app. Windows 11 update is good. There is a Windows 10. I don't see. Let me see. Windows 10 is in front of me. And see how different it looks from Windows 10. But I think they're catching up with all the design. Let me see. Yeah, design-wise, it looks the same now. It's starting to look the same. Let me see. USB. Cintiq. This is on the Windows 10 computer. And look at that. So the layers and stuff is the same. There are a few things that are still getting updated, because here's what really happened. And so there's a bunch of stuff here. Let me see. Image tip is back. Okay, good. Profile is back. At one time, those shapes had disappeared. And what has happened with Sketchable, from the Sketchable team, what they did is they have the app. It's on the App Store, Microsoft Store, that you can download to Windows 10. And what the Sketchable team did, they rebuilt the app all over again. Brand new. With new code and new language and all that stuff, because of some Windows requirements. And so there were some things that were overlooked. And so if you have been paying attention to Sketchable and using Sketchable, then you will have noticed these things. And if you have any questions about Sketchable, let me know, because this is awesome. It's a great, awesome app. Okay, cool. There it is. That's that. That's my shout out to Sketchable team. Word up. There we go. And click on some things. Boom. And when you close the app, now it asks you if you want to save, which is cool. But I still save whenever I'm drawing. So let me go ahead and get back into here. So this is where we are, right? And then this is my new layer. And I can go up to the menu on the top left, File, Save. Just make sure you save. And so now what I'm really going to do is start using my brush tool. So there goes the brush. See that? Bam. It responds to pressure. I don't understand this leash. That's new. I don't even know who wants a leash. Why? Why do you want to put a leash on your pen tip? I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask the Sketchable team about that. Then you have a stabilizing setting right there, and then your front and end tapers, so that it responds to pressure. And when I turn them off, you see how that brush stroke, it just turns to solid from the beginning to end. It's still curved, but if I turn one on, then it responds. Let me see, where'd it go? No, that didn't do anything. Here it is. Oh, there it goes. That doesn't do nothing. How about that one? There it is. One of them is gonna work. There it goes. It's the front and the back. I don't know. I don't turn those off. I keep those on. I need my pressure. And but sometimes I do turn off the stroke stability smoothing settings, because sometimes I do want it to have a squiggly line. So sometimes I keep that off. There it is. Let's turn it back on. And I guess I can have the smoothing. Oh, and then there's this pressure. We'll see, what does that mean? Is it better? When you're drawing digitally, it's always better to draw towards you than away from you. You get more control like that. All right, so there it is. Those are my settings. I don't really touch anything on these settings right here. And if you want to get to the settings on the right side, you gotta click on that icon right there. That's the icon you want. Oh, that's the tilt. I turned that off. I don't need tilt. And for this brush, there's no tilt option, but for like the pencil, there is tilt, and I don't like that. I don't. Sometimes I want the pencil to be sharp every time, so I turn off that tilt. So anyway, that's a couple other settings that I like to adjust. Okay, boom, there we go. Bam. Now I got my character locked in, and let me go into this other one. Boom. I know what my character looks like. There's another one that's Penny. So everything that I draw in that sketch, I try to find a way to I can reuse that artwork. And so I'm gonna do something about her boots. They're kind of big, but that's all right. In any case, I have the penciling sketching art style because I played around with my pencils settings and I got that style. I got the little shading in there the way I want to. I'm not happy about her face, but I'll get to that later. And so the next step is to figure out, well, when it's time to ink and finish the drawing, how am I going to finish it? All right, so let me go ahead and save. They're gonna save it, son. And so I've been pulling a lot of artwork from other artists, so I can study what they're doing, what I like about it, and what could I take away to use. And okay, got it. Come on, here we go. Boom. Everyday sketches. Everyday sketches. Oh, and here is another series idea that I wanted to do. Let me click on it. And so I'm gonna combine it all together because they're not all the characters is not just gonna be standing, And so I gotta get with my niece. She's gonna be my model. In any case, the idea is that let me see, where is it? Oh, here it is. There's the idea. It's I started as artists on break. And so I wanted to show like what do artists look like when they're plumbers and they're taking a break and they're drawing. What do artists look like when they're construction workers and they're taking a break and they're drawing? What if they work in a call center, they're taking a break and they're drawing? Especially with the current climate of worker rights and conditions. It's like, this is a cook. She's a cook in the back of the kitchen or in the back alleyway. You can see the kitchen in the background, taking a break and drawing. So I thought that was a super cool and idea. And so the DTN's greatest hits coming soon, son. Thank you, Odari. And so like this is a Walmart worker. They're taking a break, and see that's the smile, that Walmart smile or sunshine or whatever. And they're taking a break, and they're drawing. You know, it's artists on break. And then there goes the UPS driver. He's taking a break. He's drawing. I don't know. I get excited thinking about this. Like, this is a good idea. A cowboy. A cowboy taking a break and drawing. Imagine that. Like, you're on horseback. Like, I need to sit down and draw. I need to take a break and draw. A gaffer. So if you're working on TV, movies, or whatever, you know, taking a break. Oh, grapher. This is not a gaffer, a grapher, because those are spray paint cans. So of course, you know, working on a mural, whatever, is in the middle of the city, and so on. Anyways, skater. I put the butt crack on there because he's sitting on the skateboard and he's drawing. So that's my ideas. I have lots of ideas, man. All right, let me see. Where did we go? There it is. So I said, okay, let me do my characters, and they're gonna be sitting around drawing. And so I just been playing around with the stand-up character, trying to lock in my style. But ultimately, they're gonna be, all the characters are gonna be sitting around drawing. They're all drawing. And in my art shows that I used to produce many years ago, we had a moment during the show where everybody stops, sits down, gets a pencil and a piece of paper. They're all handed, everybody's handed a piece of paper and a pencil, and they draw, and we call that pencil wars. And so everybody who's attending the art show will draw, and then we'll put all the artwork on the table, and everybody gets a chance to vote on their favorite, and then we give away some prizes. And so during those moments, it's amazing to see people of all ages and sizes and backgrounds, even people who are not artists, sit there with their head down drawing. It's crazy. I got pictures. It's amazing. And so that's what I'm kind of really feeling about doing the art characters this way. And as you can see, there's the names of my characters, and I brought in a couple extra ones in there. Anyways, because Tracy, and I need to have more women characters. And so there it is, playing around with that pose and fleshing it out and so on. Anyways, I got sidetracked because we were looking for the art styles. So here's the art references. You're a little slow, computer. What's up? And sometimes I just pull stuff that I see other artists do. Of course, we've talked about this artist, Son of Ken, the art of Son of Ken. His real name is Mark Hughes. It's like the style is just amazing. The bold lines, the little color in the cheeks and the nose, and it's like what the, and the way he draws the lips, it's like, you know, those are some lips, those are her teeth and so on. So that's super cool. Of course, then you have the comic book art style, and because I'm using Sketchable, I will be able to do all this color blending, which we don't do in Fresco because I use vector brushes. So, you know, I'm sitting here looking at other artists' work and like, what can I do to then, you know, incorporate this art style? Like, this artist is insane. Oh my God. But then it's like a lot of hard shadows, a lot of dark shadows, which I like to play with too. But then I look at other stuff, and here's another artist. Let's see. And boom, like, this is so clean. This is amazing. This is just so clean. There's more. That one's nice and neat. And then there's one artist whose work I saw. Let me see, where is it? That's comic book style. Like, oh my God. And Batman's my favorite. Deanda. I forgot his name. Something Deanda. Where is this artist's artwork? I'm looking for it. I don't see it. Let me see this piece. I should save these files with the names of the artists. Like, that is awesome. Super amazing. You know, and these are all character artists and character art. You know, that's my thing. So that's why I pay attention to other artists who do character art. I want to say I have his artwork in here, but I don't see it. And we follow each other on Instagram. He is an amazing artist. Let me see. What did I do? Art references, art every day. Oh, there it is. That's it. I know I saved it. It's a ton in there. Yeah. Is that it? There he goes. This guy can draw. Oh my gosh. He's starting to do some NFTs also. And oh my gosh, come on. Oh wait, that's a web app. Okay, let me go here. That's a JPEG. Come on, JPEGs. And so look at his style. He's here on Behance also, and I forget what his name is. But it's like very vector. He works with vector, and it's super clean. There's shadow, there's different colors, and I like how clean it is. But I can't fall into the cleanliness of it because we're gonna be using Sketchable, so there's gonna be that pixelation, that raster look to it. But this guy is like amazing. Look at his work. I was like, dang. So I'm trying to find the happy medium where I can push all the different art styles that I have into one clean style that looks a little rough, that looks a little dynamic and colorful and all these things together. But I want to get away from the thick lines because there's a lot of thick lines here. That's how we draw Dari too. And then there's some thin lines here, and so I'm trying to find the happy medium. So just look at this stuff; it's crazy, amazing. So he did that artwork right there on the top, and then this is what it looks like on the wall. Oh snap! Look at that. That's what I'm gonna do in downtown Atlanta. In not downtown, Midtown. Next year in January, that's when we're doing the art installation. Is where I do the art digitally and then we install it on the wall. Okay, let me see what else. Come on. Let me see. This some more character work from that guy. This is his process. Look at it. So there's the sketch on the left. There's a clean line in the second step. Flats in the third step, and boom, highlights and shadows. That's the process that we've been using with the Scullies and every Wednesday with digital drawing. So anyways, I found his work. I was like, dang it, I'm about to move into Sketchable and do more raster artwork. And then here comes this guy showing me like, your art could be better. Anyway, he ain't said that to me, but you feel it when you look at it. Like, dang. Tamika says he changes colors to soften the lines. Yes, that's right. You're correct. That's what he does. And so looking at all of this, yeah, there it is. Looking at all this is like I like what this guy has done. I like that thick outline. I love the three fingers. This is a character, boom. But I need to focus and find my style in my characters, and that's why I went through all of those drawings. So that's not it. Let me go right here. I went through all of those drawings. Come on. And there goes the sticker looking drawing. I went through all the different versions of that drawing, of the sketch, of the line work, and now I'm at the point where it's like, okay, so now it's time to get to the final look of the artwork because I did the sketch, and because it's sketchable, I've been playing around with the idea of using the pencil, sticking to the pencil for my artwork. Boom, there we go. Thick lines right there. It's running slow. I don't know why, and nothing else is on. I think it's that HDMI connection that's doing that. There we go. So there it is. Bam, boom. So I like the sketchiness of the pencil, but I want to have that finished look to it, like the hard, clean edges of Illustrator. So I'm kind of caught in between, man. I don't know what to do. I think I'm overthinking it, and I should just go ahead and get to my uh, final art style at some point. So there it is. I'm finally getting to a point where I'm okay with character, the character look, and the sketchiness, which is why another reason why I thought of the word the sketchyverse. So these are all sketches. So then they don't have to be fully complete finished pieces, which also gives me an opportunity to back down and say, okay, this is how far I'm gonna take it. I'm cool. Why not? Find the thing that you're comfortable with. I was talking to another artist the other day, and he's like, "Yeah, I want to do the NFTs, but I can't draw like that. My art, it doesn't have like a theme that sounds that I'm comfortable with." He said, "Because my art is really weird." I said, "Well, then that's the theme. Really weird art." Sometimes it's okay to just get to a point where, like, well, let me just stay here right now, because I challenged myself hard the first part, and so now I can say, okay, let me go ahead and stay here with the sketchy part, and then wait for that inspiration that's gonna hit you, and that's why I keep track of other artists' work, and I'll go ahead and download it and save it into my computer, because then there'll be some art that you look at and be like, oh, like that meme with DiCaprio, and it's like, yes, that's it, that's the one, that's what I want. You kind of it's gonna come to you. It's going to come to you, and you should allow it. Bam. There he goes. Boom. Got long hair. So this is the hairstyle that I like for my gorilla, not the samurai piece on the top of the head. Even though, and the only reason why that samurai hair is right there, the little bun, is because when I was sketching it, it came out. This little circle came out when I was sketching. I was like, oh, that's a cool look. And but that is not how I originally drew my gorilla, and he doesn't have that bun. There you go. Bam. But he does have hair. And so by using Sketchable, let me go ahead and save this and show you. File, save. Got it. Let me go and show you what I have done with Sketchable in the past. This is one of my drawings. When you download Sketchable, and if you have a Windows 10 device and you want to use Sketchable, let me know. I did this in Sketchable. All the textures and lines and colors and gradients and blends and all of that. All of that. Look at that. And even right there, it's a red, and then it kind of has the white and so on. Got the eyeballs in there. I did the purple, blue line work, all of those things. It's all done in Sketchable, and I need to find the original file. I have the Photoshop file somewhere, because you can export from Sketchable into Photoshop. So I have the Photoshop file, but the Sketchable file lives in a journal, in a file somewhere that I should just pull it up so I can show it off. Let me see. There's that draw daily, and then sketches. What? Oh, this is from when I'm drawing with Tamika. That's what this is. Yeah. So it doesn't have much because I haven't drawn with this device. What was I doing? Huh. Oh, I did it in here. I messed up. Let me see. Yeah, I did it in here. I forgot that I had another journal. Anyways, so going back to the Sketchable, and I'll be able to add in a whole lot of special effects into this drawing or the series of drawings because I'm using the raster method with Sketchable. And see, like that just happened right there. It just moved by itself. Why? When I got the glove on. Anyway, these screens are very sensitive now. That's all. So, bam, there we go. Boom. Wow, there we go. Yes. He mad. He ain't mad. He's just kind of serious. What you mad about? Bam. There it is. Boom. One thing I want to do is, there it is. Uh-huh. Bam. It feels satisfying to get to a point in your drawing where, like, yes, the face is a little small. There's something wrong with the face still. But overall, you're like, yeah, I like this. So let me go ahead and try something here. Let me go ahead and go like this. Make the face bigger. There you go. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now the face is where it should be. Kind of, it's got to fit the body, you know. And then, but what I don't like about when you're resizing things, you see the pencil, the sharpness of the pencil, even though I kind of want it really rough, it looks very blurry now. So let's see if we can do something about this. Well, you know what's gonna happen? I was gonna make a duplicate layer and then but I'm still gonna have to change the size, so it's not going to get better. So let's go ahead and do some this at least we got some parts that work. There you go. Even though I'm thinking, I don't know why. I just like to overthink stuff. Here we go. Some more hairs. Got it. The ear's a little bit too far back now. Oh, that's all right. Let's roll. I'm starting to question myself. Let's just keep it going. Boom. But yes, there it is. I can fix some of the lines that I don't like. Boom. Got the round belly. And so now, you know, like I got the top heavy, you know, little leg thing going. And because it's at an angle, I need to fix that foot so it looks more like an angle. But let's go ahead. I love drawing arms. Forearms. And so as I'm now doing another layer of this drawing, is I am cleaning up the things that I earlier I was okay with just leaving that way. And there goes the art life on his belly. And so I keep drawing the belly, but somebody said to me, why is he naked? I'm like, oh, why is he naked? He shouldn't be naked. He's a gorilla. Could a gorilla? Could we have a gorilla in society walking around and have no clothes on? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And if you want a POAP, send me a message. POAPs. Collect the POAPs. Because as time goes on, I'm trying to figure out how to do the airdrop thing where I can send NFTs to people and without squeezing all my money. There we go. Art life. Boom, boom. Now this is supposed to be a pencil. Bam. Got the word art life. Art life. Here we go. Boom. Got the gorilla, baby. One thing that's gonna help your drawings, just cover his gorilla with shorts. Oh, that's a good idea. I was also thinking like a big sweatshirt. But that's yes, just to cover his privates. Yes, and that's the part that I'm, interested in figuring out what can we do with this gorilla so that and I've done other gorilla drawings. Let me see if I can pull that one up. I still have it. I can't remember. And he has clothes. Boom. What was I saying? I was saying something about that gorilla. Oh yes, I was gonna give a tip. I'm gonna share a tip in a second. Let me see if I can get to year 2021. Come on, computer. Let's see. I took the file out of here. No, I should have moved it. It should have moved it into the art. Is it Art Life? It's not in there. I want to show you this one other gorilla that I drew. Come on. We're all waiting. All of us. The whole internet is waiting. Come on, computer. Here we go. Come on. Let's see. Sketch together, Scully. Art every day. Art references. Art every day. Yes, I did bring it in here. I should have brought it in here. I think I did see it. No, it's not in here. It's some actual pencils drawings. And anyways, it's a gorilla and he's cool, but the way the pose is, he has to have clothes because the way the pose is like, nah, we can't have a naked. We can't have him naked. Art references every day. That's oh boy. Art versus artist. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that file. It's in there somewhere. All right. Anyways, okay. So the tip is, when you're drawing, you need to have this. You need to have the lines that end where there's another line meets. And when you do that, you're going to end up with volume. Boom, there goes the shoulder. You see, I forget the words. What is the words I don't know what words I could use to explain this. But basically, when you're drawing characters or people or things, that you want them to have to feel like they are live in 3D space, you have to have a line that starts from a plane. And so now this shoulder looks like it has volume. It's pumping out. This chest, it looks like it's leaning, and it's in front and stuff. And so the legs, they look like they're behind and under the belly. Yeah, that's kind of a technique. So you want to try that out when you're into line work, when you're drawing lines. So kind of like this let me see this. Bicep. Boom. There goes the bicep. Boom. Do a little bit of there. There he goes. And so now that arm, I'm not convinced yet. I'm not convinced. All right. So let's keep it rolling. Boom. Knuckles. So then when you draw the fingers, it looks like they're coming up from behind. See that? And so then sometimes I got to look at my hand. It's like, okay, here goes the wrist. And then the thumb just kind of flies out. Pew. Boom. And then let's go through a thumb. Goes a nail. That's a cool nail. It'll do. Bam. Just like that, we're getting somewhere. It still looks good to me, Cecil Diary. Thank you. And so now I want to experiment with the legs a little bit more. So I'm going to switch to a new layer. And now I can go like this. That should be the ankle bone. I don't know what the bones are called. Oh, boom, bam. And see, by having this line come out from this line coming out from behind that line, now it looks like that is something that's set apart. And I see artists do this, and I used to do it too. You know, they draw the chest, and then the shoulder, and then they do the arms, and so it doesn't. I guess I can't do it the way I've seen it done by other artists. It's it doesn't feel. It feels too flat. You know, you kind of want to add extra, or make the lines come from behind another line. And so here, it goes the boom, bam. He has manicured toes. Okay. Boom. Okay, got it. So there goes one leg. Now I gotta mess with the other leg. Okay, hold on. Get the eraser. And because I have different layers, I can use the eraser all the way up to this other line and not erase that line. So that's why we use different layers. There it is. Boom. So anytime I went over something, I can just fix it. Got it. Get the pencil. New layer. Let me get another layer because I want this foot on a different layer. And there has to be, so you have to have a little bit of an angle play here. There's a thin line. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And so then the foot needs to have, there you go. There it is. There it is. Oh, snap. You know, sometimes things work out. You're live and you're like, I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm just going to play it off. And I did the line work and it worked. So here we go. Let's do that. New layer. Boom. Boom. Gotta be confident. Just go with it. Roll with it, son. There goes the one thing about monkeys and gorillas is that their feet look like hands. They have that extra, that fat toe is kind of looking like a thumb. So I'm getting there to the point where I'm doing that with my gorilla, but I haven't found the right mix of how to do that to where it fits the overall design. My gorilla. There we go. Bam. See that? And so now let's leave that grid there, and now we can see where that hand needs to be because he's leaning forward, but he's kind of like this. And so this hand, let's go to that other layer right there. So that hand now, it needs to be more like right here. And so it's hard to see, I know, because I got it on very thin. There we go. Boom. See, so now we got an arm that goes like that. And so yeah, I do need that. I need that bicep coming out of there. I didn't want it coming out of where the nipple is, but it has to. Or I can add a pencil. Let me go ahead and change colors so it's easier to see. Come on. Go with the blue. I can add a pencil here. And then the hand can go like that, and then boom, there we go. And then we just have the forearm. Maybe we can do that. Let's do that. Why not? What's the tablet name? I like it. What's the table name? Which table are we talking about? This thing here is just a desk easel, table easel, and then this is a surface book. All right, so let's go with that. So now let's turn off the red. We don't need the red anymore. Let's see. This is the play on that. New layer. Get to the black. Boom. And let's go ahead and use some tools here. We have the straight line on the left-hand side. Let's click on that straight line. And I can move with my fingers, pinch and zoom, go like this. And then just kind of draw a line real quick. One finger, move it over. Let's go there. Bam. Exit. So it's out. And so I guess the pencil can go like this right here. Boom. Got it. Let's go there. There you go. Bam. We're almost done here. All right, for tonight. This artwork won't be ready until 2022, which is in a few weeks. Like next year is in a couple of weeks. Perspective, says Odari. Yes, perspective is good. So sometimes you just got to add the perspective in there so you can kind of visualize the depth, get your perception right. All right, new layer. Boom. Okay, so now, we need to have a thumb. So when you're holding something, let's see, what's a good thing to hold here? Just phone. You're holding it like this. Boom. So there's the fingers and a thumb, like that. Thumb. So you're gonna look at it like, and it's of course the other hand, but you get the point. So let's see. That's a huge thumb. And it's not super big. Here's this other thumb. You see that? So you gotta have, and this thumb is probably small and it's missing a knuckle. Yeah, it's a knuckle missing there. Any case, this is as big as the hand can get. So this hand can't be that big like that. So there he goes. There he goes. One finger, another finger, and then others. Boom. He's holding it. Holding the pencil. Gonna have the meaty part of your hand showing up right here like this, because it's kind of like the arm is more, the elbow is bending down, the arm is forward. So let me see if I can do that angle. That. So need to check in. Yeah, like that. So you still see a little bit of the meat, and then there goes the forearm. So there goes the forearm. So let's do that again. Let's do that. Bam, and then go like that. Boom. There it goes. And so now I can get rid of that blue. Goodbye. Thank you for your service. Let's see, where is that? There it is. There it is. So now go back to that layer, get the eraser, and I'm gonna have to erase that line. So that's gone now. I don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about it. Boom. Got it. So now let's go back to that pencil. Oops, not like that. Right here. Layers, please. So this is the leg. Okay, let me see. There goes the hand. And then the pencil. And so now in the pencil, I erase the parts that I don't need. The parts that intersect. And I'm going to find some software where I'm drawing with the surface, and my mouse or pen can then like glow on the screen so you know where I'm drawing, where I'm at. It's kind of hard to follow, ain't it? Let me see. Cool. There goes the hand. Got it. Go back to the hand. And then, and so the best way to get some nice, clean, curvy line like this right here is to overshoot it. And then you erase it, because that line needs to have some power, some juice, some flow, and you can't get that flow if you go like that and stop. Sometimes just overshoot it. There we go. Boom. So I'm not too happy about that arm back there. There should be like an elbow sticking out down here. We're gonna work that out. There's some things still to get worked out, man. Oh man. Yeah, it's not over. It's not over. It's not over. All right, where's this? That. There's the pencil. Let's erase some pieces here. Oops, that's the wrong tool, man. Let's go. But at least I brought in, come on, there he goes. I brought in the pose that I really like, the style that's getting really close to what I'm gonna keep, when it comes to the final. I just have to battle now between having a nice clean line like this or having the pencil scratchy look. Decisions. But then that's why I'm starting now. Like, I know this is a project I keep talking about. It's gonna be in 2022, which is only a few weeks away. But I'm experimenting now. I'm experimenting now. I learned about fingers and sketches, but I draw it so ugly because I don't understand the finger structure and joint point. Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? Oh man, hands and fingers are insane. And the only thing that's gonna help is practice. Practice, 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 and references. Don't try to guess. Look at your hand. There's a model right here, your hand. And can't get the right angle that you want on your hand. No worries. Take a picture. Turn on, get your camera out, and then do the hand that you want, like that, whatever. You know, I'm coming after you, and then you take a picture of that, boom, and drop that picture in your drawing and trace it. Trace it. There's nothing wrong with tracing. However, it's through that practice that you will slowly master the joints of the fingers, the foreshortening. That's the craziest part, the foreshortening and the knuckles of the fingers. It'll start to get easier on you the more you practice and use a reference. And but it's that there's a lot of foreshortening in the fingers, man. A lot. Let me see. Where's the hand? I did click it off and on. There it is. Let's go throw some what you call it? These called nails. And it's because the gorilla, the nails in the fingers, the edge of the fingers should be more round like that. But I don't know. I'm not too stuck on that yet. Those are little details that only people who like gorillas, and I do pay attention to gorilla drawings, be like, how they do that gorilla? What they do there? Hello, Danette, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bam. And Sarah, welcome. Boom, there he goes. So I don't know if I kind of want to do something there to show like the neck and the top part of your shoulders leaning forward, but I think I'm at this point right now where I'm cool. I'm okay with it. I don't like the mouth. It feels very Planet of the Apes like, which the old original movie, which means that it looks very fake. All right, we're getting to a point where we're gonna finish for tonight. So if you want a POAP, go ahead and send me a message. Say, hey Dan, I think I see a message over here. Let me see. Boom, boom. Send me a message. Say, hey Dan, can I get a POAP? I will then send you a link. It's individual links. It's not a main. It's not like a link that I can share with everybody. But you will then be able to collect one of these images. Let me see. Come on, computer. Let's see. Right there. And if you have a MetaMask account, then you can download the POAP account or link, the app, and you get one of these. And every week that I'm live on Mondays, I'm going to share a sketching and drawing image that you can add to your MetaMask through the app. It's an app. It's called POAP. And then on Wednesdays, I'm also going to share a different graphic that is also going to be numbered and so on. So hopefully you collect enough of those sometime in the beginning of next year where I'm going to start doing something with that. So when I figure that out, you're going to get something. And the only way you're going to get something is if you have a POAP. So there it is. That's cool. I'm cool with this. One thing that I did with the other gorilla, and let me go ahead and try this real quick. Select that layer. Go down to merge all visible. Boom. So that they're all in one layer. Look at that. Boom. That's it. And then add a new layer. Get my line, make it a circle. Boom. Put that circle right here. There it is. And then sketch out. Boom. X. And then you can do little quick details like this. And so that way it doesn't feel like he's just floating in space. But for now, this is really all about the pose. This drawing today is about getting the art style and technique down that I want to use through all the artwork. And, even though once I start the series in January and I decide on the art style and the technique, by the time July comes around, that technique's gonna adjust and change, because then I'll get more familiar with it. I have an easier way of doing things, and so your art is going to adjust, and it's gonna look a little bit different, and that's okay. That's okay. It's gonna mature. That's the word I was looking for. Mature. And so then let me see. There we go this way. And that's what you want. That's what you want with your work. You wanna see the growth. So don't feel like you have to do all your drawings in this one particular way forever and ever. Nah, you're kind of growing into it, but you want to explore enough so that when you are drawing this artwork and drawing in that style, you know where you're going, you know what you're after. Especially when as time goes on, you see other artists and you see their work, and you're like, oh, I want to try that. And it's so easy for artists to get lost in during a project, and then try a whole different style because it looks cool, and it's like, no, you're supposed to stay focused. Let me see if I can get this. So anyways, I'm just adding a little bit of details here. Let me see. There we go. Boom. So then, it has like a little background just for fun. It's no big deal. I'm not going to keep it. Just doing it now since we're still live. All right, cool. Well, thank you very much for hanging out with me today and letting me ramble. And everything that I share with you is exactly the stuff that goes through my head. This is exactly what goes on in my head. It just everything that you heard. I have conversations with myself. I have moments where I have to try out different things, get frustrated, start over and over. This drawing, this gorilla, I started over 4 different times, and every time that I started, I sit there and it's like, oh, that's cool, and then you get to the end, it's like, no, that's not it, and so you guys just. This is my process. This is what I go through. You got to work on it, and get to a point where like, okay, that's cool. I think I'll roll with that. Even if the thumb is off, even if there's the toenails, I missed the toenails right there. Look at that, those toenails. Boom. Whatever. Let's go ahead and sign it, and we're done here. 1, 2, 3, 4. DTM. Make sure you sign your work, date it, and then share it. Share your process. Get people to follow your work and engage with you while you're working on a project. Don't just come up and say, hey, check out what I did, and then think that people are going to get excited. Get people excited as you're working through something. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me see. I am doing C4D design, meanwhile study in the Daniel stream, so enjoy. Thank you. Odair said it's a good ramble away. Thank you very much. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I am DTM, Delta Tango Mike. That is my tag way over there, Delta Tango Mike. Find me anywhere on the internet, Delta Tango Mike. Sketch together. That's the hashtag for today. I need to work on where this sketch together thing goes, but I'm working on a lot of ideas. We'll see how it goes. I am DTM. Thank you for everybody who hanging out. We got a lot of folks hanging out here on the Discord. OX Big Lizzie, Gareth, CJ Woods, Bree, Odari, RB, and Tamika. Thank you very much. Thank you for those of you leaving comments on the Behance. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry, but I appreciate you. Let's see who CJ Woods, Odari, Gareth, dropping comments. Danette, thank you for stopping through. Danette, we need to catch up. Sarah, thank you for stopping through. Let's see who else I'll stop by here. Maruso, that's cool. Carla, nice. Krish, thank you. Christian. And let's see. Boom, that's everybody. Yeah, Christian, gotcha. All right, well, thank you very much. Do let me know if you need your POAP. Come on by, send me a message through either Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Behance, any of those. I'll send you a link where you can get your POAP. I am DTM, Delta Tango Mike, and every Monday at 7 p.m. you'll find me here talking about Sketchable and my series called Artists and Weapons in the Sketchiverse. All right, talk to you later. Peace out.